We are back with another parkrun video. Today I am going to be visiting Grangemoor Parkrun all the way in Cardiff. In this series I'm going around every parkrun in Wales trying to get a review of each parkrun to see how good it is for a PB. I want to see what the course is like and I want to see what the community is like, and that is my journey here on this channel. Hi, my name is Steve Ryan and you're watching Steve Ryan's TV. I want to give you, the person at home, a chance to see what it's like to come to this parkrun. At the end of the video I'll be giving a rating from 1 to 10 on how I thought the course was for a PB. I've been rating them ever since the first parkrun video all the way back when I did the 7 Bridge parkrun. Stick around to the end of the video to see my time and the course. I'll also be sharing with you a few stats about Grangemoor along the way. So without further ado, let's make our way to Grangemoor Parkrun. Let's go. So I've just got here now and I've parked in a Starbucks car park, which is about 5 minutes from the start line, I think. Might be a bit longer. I'm hoping that the car park is at least 2 hours of free parking, which is what I'll need. Morning, how are we doing? Okay?
So, as our regulars may be aware, there was a circumstance earlier in the year where this event was under threat of being permanently cancelled. We had to come to a compromise with the marina down there that a section of the course is completely locked off. Turn around, do it all again. There are some areas on through the tarmac. These have just been freshly painted.
Good one, everyone. Good
Cheers.
Welcome to Grangemoor.
Thanks. Hello guys, thank you. Thanks guys. Keep it up, thank you.
Got it, yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Matt and Johnny. Lovely to meet you both. So I've just done the Grangemoor Parkrun for the first time. Have you guys done this parkrun before?
Yeah, a few times every Saturday pretty much.
Every Saturday for...
Probably behind him.
Okay.
Just do it 50 times.
Okay. So you've done it for like maybe almost a year then, if you've done it 50 times. Oh really? Oh wow. Have you gone anywhere nearby, like any other parkruns nearby to this one?
Yeah, we've done a few around Cardiff and a few from the way. This is kind of like my home.
Yeah, your home one, nice, yeah.
There's a few around Cardiff. There's Cosmetics as well. They're actually far from here. There's been 4 or 5 in Cardiff itself, so there's quite a lot of choice.
That's it, yeah. So I've done all of the Cardiff ones now, except for Trilai Park. So this one today, and then Trilai Park. So yeah, how would you describe Grangemoor Parkrun? Like, for, you know, sort of the course?
Tight, lots of turns.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 turns around the cone.
Yeah, you have to get used to turning if you do this race. It's not the quickest, but it's never that busy either. So
I don't know how many runners we did today, but I think they organise it well with at the beginning, putting everyone on the left hand side, and then like, or also they don't do that like in many places, but put in like the time before you begin. So like if you want to run a sub 24 or whatever, putting that in place I think is really good. Final question, guys, would be like, why do parkrun start?
get a good start on the weekend, I suppose. Deciding why get your run out and then go enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, it's a good chance just to see my friends, really, to be honest.
You good mates? Like you mates?
We know each other.
We actually came from the same town, we didn't know each other in Yorkshire, we never actually met.
Both from Yorkshire?
Both from Yorkshire. We both are CDF runners.
Oh wow, okay.
Live down in Cardiff. So
We usually go to Starbucks, get a coffee afterwards as well, which is always nice. A lot of people you see here as well are people who kind of come back every week. It's quite it feels like the community's on parkrun. So it's
brilliant. So that's exactly what I want to hear. Like obviously the community is what I think brings in a lot of people to these events. And it's a nice, like where you said, to start Saturday morning and just have a good start to your weekend. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, for doing the video, and see you on the run. Thanks. Hi, I'm here with
Rich.
Lovely to meet you, Rich.
Good to meet you, Steve.
Yeah, I've just done the Grangemoor Parkrun. You've got the lovely sign in the background here, which is awesome. You're the run director today.
That's right, yep.
Yep. How many times have you been run director here?
At Grangemoor, probably over 100 now.
Wow.
Or so.
Okay, a good few times then. So you're very well versed. I think it was really nice when I arrived here today, when you come to these events, how organised it is. And I was saying to you that I think it's really good that you had volunteers like holding up signs of where sort of your time would be, so like paces. How would you describe Grangemoor Parkrun to somebody who's never done it before?
I like to think as an event we're a smallish parkrun. We get about 130 to 140 people every time here. We're a very flat parkrun.
Yes.
So if it's all entirely on tarmac.
Yes, love that.
The type of course, the type of woodland that we've got around us means that we're very rarely cancelled.
Yes,
Not a lot falls down here, there's not a lot of floods here. The only thing that gets us from time to time is a bit of ice.
I mean that's pretty much everywhere.
And we've got a very experienced team.
Yes.
So like you said, we've tried a bunch of things. We kind of got into the position now, we know what works and how to organise the event. So we'd like to think that everything goes pretty smoothly on the day. I
think so. I think I like that about coming here, was how smooth it was. I rocked up, and as I do, I don't know anyone, I don't know what's going on, and I followed the flow of people coming in. I knew where to go in my position. The event was explained very well by yourself, so thank you. And you had volunteers at perfect points.
Yeah, we've got marshals at the end of each spur of the course, so as a person runs down, they find the marshal, turn around, come back to where they came from.
Yes.
And we don't like to give people challenges, but we'd like to think that people can't get lost.
No, definitely not. And I think it's nice that once you've done the first lap as well, you sort of know where you're going after that.
You can kind of relax and get into your running, because you're like, okay, I don't have to worry, I don't have to think.
Think of what corner's coming up.
I can just put my head down, well, not put your head down,
keep
your head up, and keep on going.
That's it. No, brilliant.
We are basically we're a rubbish tip.
Okay.
So the mound on the back of Grangemoor here is reclaimed land. It used to be Cardiff. It used to be a rubbish tip. So the whole thing. Wow. So as you run past, there's big pipes poking out. Yeah. But if people wanted to come down to Cardiff and wanted a great view over the area, after the run, you can walk all the way on the top of that, and you get a huge panoramic 360 of out towards Penarth and all the way.
Is that like on the bay with the looking out? Yeah. Okay. A part of the run is really nice where you get little glimpses of like the water, and I was enjoying that when I was running, just looking out and seeing that. And I think when you have a parkrun that has these elements in it, it really makes it sounds silly, but it's something you look forward to on a weekend, just seeing the views.
Parkruns themselves it's more than just a course, it's the areas they're in, and every course has its own character, its own little interesting bits. So it's definitely worth exploring each individual place, just to find those unique spots.
Brilliant. Lastly, like, why did you volunteer? What made you start?
So as many volunteers, I started volunteering because of injury.
Okay, right, fair enough.
So you put on the high vis and you come down.
You still want to be involved,
Yeah. I think it's every area has its own close-knit community of runners. Every parkrun gets a fair share of people who are both regulars and people who are visiting for the first few times.
Yeah.
And it is the community that makes you come back.
It is,
It's the people, so after we finish doing this video,
Yeah.
I'll go up and get a coffee,
Yes,
have a nice chat with some of the
everyone.
people, and
Yeah.
it's just a really nice way to... I mean, sometimes when you know you're volunteering, and you know you've got to be down there, and you wake up.
Yes,
It's a November morning, it's 4 degrees outside, and you can hear the rain hammering. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
When you're down here,
Yeah.
you've got the people who you know around you, you've got people who you're putting an event on for,
Yeah.
and it's just a really good way to start the weekend.
It is, for sure. I couldn't have said it better myself, so thank you ever so much
thank you, Steve.
for telling
Cheers.
me all that. I appreciate it, and hopefully see you again for another run soon.
Yeah.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Hi, I'm here with...
I'm Stephen Wood.
Lovely to meet you, Steve. You have set up this event from the beginning, which was in 2015.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've done how many events now here? You've done 400 and...
Today is event 434.
Wow. And you've done roughly about 400 events here.
I would need to check, but yeah, I would guess I've come or been involved in it. I would say I've probably come to just under 400 of them.
Yeah, wow.
You know,
That's still amazing. And next week will be Steve's 1000th volunteer event at Parkrun, which is an incredible feat. It's an amazing achievement, and it's really inspiring to runners, volunteers, anyone who wants to get involved here. That's crazy. You'll be the 5th person, I think, to have ever done that at Parkrun that we know of so far.
if you volunteer for a long time. So, I'm involved in this event, the junior event in Cardiff, and I was previously involved in the larger Cardiff Blackweir Parkrun.
Yeah.
So my volunteering split between the 3 events, and by volunteering quite a lot at the 3 of them, it adds up.
Yes, I'm sure it does. But it is still an amazing achievement, and it's fantastic you've done that. Yeah, and then obviously the course, you've done this course many, many times.
Yeah, I off the top of my head, I think my PB on this course is about 21 minutes. That was some time ago. I'm not quite as fit as I was then.
What would be like one thing you'd say to someone to get them to come to Grangemoor, like Parkrun? Would there be anything you'd go, this is why you need to come to Grangemoor Parkrun?
I'm always keen to encourage people to go to the parkrun that's most convenient for them. I'm happy for anyone to come to Grangemoor if they're in the area, if they live locally, or if there's any particular reason for them to come here.
I think there's a really good view of the water when you're running around. I think it's got really nice elements on this parkrun.
There are views of the River Ely as you go around. Some people do enjoy the out and back nature of the course. That's very good for people running together, families or whatever, of different standards, because they see each other a lot. You can go off verbal encouragement, maybe even high fives when they're going in the opposite direction. Those are really, really nice features. Whether it's worth coming a long way just for the sake of something like that, I'm not sure.
There was a really nice part where I think it was on the 2nd lap where you turn around here on this spot, and there was a bunch of like lined up volunteers, and they're all like clapping you and like motivating you. It was just really nice.
It's just before halfway, and those are essentially the volunteers covering roles in the finish area. So for anyone who's coming around before the first finishers come through, they tend to be lined up here.
But it was a really nice touch. So I've really enjoyed myself at Grangemoor, and thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you are an inspiration to loads of people who come running and volunteer. People like you are, really kind, and you've shown me so much today. Thanks, mate, and thanks for being in the video.
Well, no, you're welcome.
Hopefully see you on another run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually here, so...
Yeah, you'll be here. Yeah, I'll see you here, But hopefully I'll be back soon. Okay, so I've just finished the Grangemoor Parkrun, and I had some lovely interviews with obviously the run director, guy Steve, who has volunteered almost 1,000 times now, and then also the guys who run here regularly. And I even made it in time for a Mackie's breakfast. What do I think of the Grangemoor Parkrun? I think it was really good. I actually did a really decent time. So I ran that in a quicker time this week. I ran that in 22 minutes and 54 seconds. If I can get down into 21 minutes again, we're back into PB territory. The weather played nice as well. You always want it to be a little bit chilly, because then you warm up and then it's like the perfect temperature when you're running. So what do I rate the Grangemoor Parkrun from 1 to 10 on how I thought the course was for a PB? So I've got to get nitpicky, and I'm gonna give it an 8.2 out of 10, because I think it's better than an 8. Don't know if it's quite an 8.5, just because of the amount of times you have to stop and turn on the spot. I definitely recommend coming to Grangemoor. I think it's one of those that, weirdly, you don't think you're gonna get a PB and then you do. The volunteers were lovely. There were so many lovely people here today. I'm gonna put on the screen now how many runners were here today, and then also I'm gonna put on the screen how many runners come to Grangemoor on average, so you know. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a massive like. Comment down below where you want me to go to next in Wales. Should I go to Pontypridd, or should I finish off my Cardiff marathon and finish off at Tralee Park, which is the last Cardiff park run I have left to do. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you can, click the button down below to join the channel and help support me. I guess I'll see you guys in the next parkrun video. Peace.